home change anything?
Well, I'm worried about the talk. See, our foster parents, they're blaming me for everything, and I just don't know what they're going to say.
Well, Laurie is a pretty bright kid. She'll listen to them. But I bet you it won't make a scrap of difference.
Well, if she has any doubts, I won't be there to defend myself, will I?
Now, come on, Jude. This is Laurie, your daughter, remember? The one who didn't even bat an eye when you told her that you were gay. The one who got herself put in here just so she could get to know you.
She's a terrific kid.
Right.
I miss her, Bea.
Yeah, I know. Of course you do.
You know something, though? I'm proud of her, too.
Well, so you should be. Got any idea what she intends to do now?
Well, like a lot of people, she didn't have a clue what she was going to do when she got out of uni, but being in here's helped her to decide.
She's going to rob a bank.
Now she's going to take an extra course or two and get herself involved in some kind of social work.
What with ex-cons?
Possibly. She was really impressed with Meg Morris and how she was able to help. It's made her realize that, well, there are people in prisons worth helping. Good people.
Well, she obviously wasn't in here long enough to get to know us properly. Joke, Judy. Yeah, it wasn't the easiest way in the world to earn a living, but it can be rewarding sometimes, I suppose.
Yeah. Come on, what about that cuppa?
Oh, sorry, I forgot. Damn thing hasn't boiled. Oh. Well, so much for the coffee. Mine's in the blink too. Must be a power failure or something.
Isn't it time you two in the laundry?
Hey, Mr. Harrison, my jug's not working and nor is Judy's. Can you check to see if a fuse is out or something?
Yeah, all right, I'll check it out. Come on, you two, get going before you get into trouble.
Yeah, okay. You know, if Laurie wanted to go into something really lucrative, she should be an electrician.
Yeah, that's the current thing to do, eh?
Yeah, I think the old place is starting to shape up again. I have to tackle the garden next. Oh, that's a real mess.
Okay, but don't go overdoing it.
Yeah, all right. Now, you come and sit down. I'll fix us up a cup of tea.
Oh, that can wait. I want to see how you're doing. And when the time comes, I'll make us a cuppa.
You're spoiling me. You know that?
Nonsense. I just don't want you overdoing it. I wish you weren't here on your own.
Oh, really? Who do you think should come in, then?
I reckon I'd do a real good job looking after you. Mrs. M's trying to get me some early parole.
Yeah, I know. Mrs. Davidson told me. I think it's a fine idea.
Oh, I forgot. This is for you.
Oh, Elizabeth. Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, you went to so much trouble, too.
That wasn't any trouble. I liked making it, and I got nothing else to do. Oh, it looks real nice, Sid.
Nice? It's perfect. Yeah, nobody's done anything like that for me in a long time.
Oh, I like making things. I'll make you something else if you like.
Elizabeth, I think your idea of keeping house for me is very good.
Yeah, when I
But I have an even better idea. Instead of keeping house for me, why don't you share it with me? Elizabeth, would you do me the honour of becoming my wife?
You mean you want to marry me?
If you'll have me. I realise this is quite a surprise.
God, you can say that again. Fancy me getting a proposal at my age.
You're a very special woman, Elizabeth. I'm just lucky you're still single.
My mind's in a muddle. I can't think.
Oh, I don't expect you to answer me now. No, you just take your time and think about it.
God, it's just like a story, isn't it? The man popping the question and the girl saying she got to have time to think it over. It's something I got plenty of. Time.
Well, you just let me know when you've made up your mind. And in the meantime, I've got a lot to show you in the garden. So, shall we?
Yeah.
Meg Morris.
Oh, Mr. Muirhead, come on in.
Well, I came to see how that application for Lizzie went. You saw the parole board today, didn't you?
Oh, yes, I saw them. For what it's worth.
Oh, I take it they turned you down.
Well, what do you think? Ah, they can't see past their precious regulations.
Well, after all, she wasn't due for parole yet, was she?
Oh, not you, too. I've just about had it. I mean, she's an old woman, and these are rather special circumstances.
All right. Don't bite my head off. I didn't turn down the application.
Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be taking it out on you. Oh, it's just so frustrating.
Well, quite frankly, I didn't think you stood much of a chance.
I suppose I didn't either. But I did think they might show some compassion. But oh, no. They kept talking about her record and saying how a notorious escapade didn't warrant any special consideration.
Look, they have only facts to go on. They've got to do things according to the book. It's the only way the system can be run.
Well, I don't agree with you. However, I'm not about to argue the point. My main concern is Lizzie. She'll be so disappointed.
Yeah.
I sometimes wonder whether this job is worth doing at all.
Something wrong?
Yeah, something wrong with the power. Brighton Smith told me about it. Their jugs weren't working.
They both wouldn't work. Well, that sounds
Yeah.
like a fuse.
Well, that's what I thought. I just put another one in and it blew. Must be a short circuit somewhere on this floor.
Or for some reason they don't want the power to work. One of the women probably jammed something into a power point. A bobby pin would do it. They're up to something.
Vera, why does it always have to be deliberate? Why can't it have just been an electrical fault?
Well, it's a possibility. But these things have happened before, and I know these women better than you do.
Well, I'll check all the power points. If I can't find anything, I'll have to get the electrician in.
Well, if the complaints came from Bryant and Smith, I'd start with them first.
It's the nicest day I've had for a long time.
For me, too.
Now, I want you to think it over very carefully. You take your time.
I will. It's a big decision for me to make, Sid.
Goodbye, Mrs. Morrison. Thank you for bringing Elizabeth.
Bye, Sid. You look after yourself.
I will. I'll look forward to seeing you again soon.
Yeah. I'll talk to Davo and ask him when I can come back.
Well, I hope you'll have some good news for me then.
I'm sorry, people. I really do have to get back.
Yes, of course. Have a safe trip.
Bye.